Hi everyone, welcome to 1111 Butterfly Effect. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit, the Oracles, and I here at the table. And before it strikes midnight, before it hits that witching hour, we are going to drop some cards and get some advice from your angels and ancestors. Yes. Grab your drink, sit back, and relax while the angels and ancestors advise us about the month ahead. Yes, we're going to ask our angels and ancestors, your angels and ancestors, set the intention so that your messages will come through from your angels and ancestors for the month ahead. Yes, before the midnight hour, we're going to drop some cards and get some advice from your angels and ancestors. So, stay tuned. So here we go. We're going to receive our main message from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. This is a Kyle Gray deck. I'm going to invite the Angels and Ancestors to the table and offers up some advice, guidance, and wisdom for this upcoming month we are encroaching. For you and the person you're thinking of, for you twin flames, you soulmates out there, you divine souls traveling your yellow brick road, navigating your twin flame journey, this message is for you. Definitely. Most definitely. So let's get right to it and ask the angels and ancestors for some advice for the upcoming month ahead for February 2021, the month of love, the shortest month on the calendar, and it takes a leap every 4 years. So let's see if we're going to be taking some leaps in the month of February. You and the person you're thinking of, regardless of the status of your connection, whether you are in union, about to have reunion, or meet your twin or your soulmate, or you still have some work to do, you're encroaching that epic moment where the fireworks go off, possibly. So let's see what what your angels and ancestors have to say, and the messages and wisdom they are here to share with you and the person you're thinking of. So let's get going here. Let's start this out with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And this deck is, again, like I said, Kyle Gray deck. And then we'll move forward with some clarity and confirmation from more of your angels and spirit guides and ancestors. So here we go. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, angels and ancestors. Please join us at this table and offer us up some advice for this upcoming month of love ahead, the month of February 2021. For you and the person you're thinking of, please, angels and ancestors, offer us up some advice, guidance, and direction for the upcoming month ahead. For those out there listening, for you out there listening and the person you're thinking of. Regardless of the status of your connection, this is a divine connection. The angels know it, the ancestors know it, and they're here to help you get through it. So set your intentions. Know that you are loved beyond measure and that you are protected and being guided on this well-lit divine path. Yes. Your yellow brick road, your divine path is well lit and often guided directly by your angels and ancestors. So let's see what advice, direction, and guidance they have to offer you and the person you're thinking of for this upcoming month of February 2021, the month of love. The month of love, February. Yes, that means Valentine's Day for those that celebrate that holiday. But indeed, every day can be Valentine's Day, regardless of if you're in love or not. You know, can share that love with platonic relationships with strangers on the street. So let's see what advice the angels and ancestors have to offer you and the person you're thinking of, you and your divine partner in this divine connection. Here we go. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Wow, yeah. It's definitely been happening. Shapeshifters. Huh? You divine masculines out there possibly transforming and unveiling your gifts finally. We just had that wolf moon, right? Look there. Look at that spirit animal wolf. And we have the eagle over here. And it looks like we have a metamorphosis, a morphing going on here between the divine spirit, the divine soul you are, and your divine spirit, your higher self, right? Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. That's the advice of the angels and ancestors for you. Let it happen. Transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah. Take charge with authority. Lords, kings and queens, huh? Right? Priests and high priestesses, magicians and sorceresses, all of you divine souls out there. Take charge with authority. Become the leaders you are here to be. The leaders of the leaders, the teachers and the ushers of this new age that is now beginning as the age of Aquarius has opened up like a flower blossoming, right? Yes, Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action, like the Shaolin priests, huh? That was one of my father's favorite shows growing up as a kid, Kung Fu with David Carradine. Brings back a lot of childhood memories. And then it also reminds me of my brother, who is in heaven, an angel in heaven. So again, pay attention to the signs, right? Some of you are Shaolin masters and high priests and priestesses and kings and queens and shapeshifters, right? So be open to what is happening, to what is unfolding in this upcoming month ahead. And that is the advice, the direct advice from your ancestors and angels in heaven, your particular family member or loved one that is passed on, an ancestor like a great-great-grandparent or even further back, ancient ancestors from your heritage, right? Yeah. And the overall energy we're talking about is the snake. Shed the old skin and let the new in. Yeah. Having that Kundalini experience, some of you out there, let it shine, all right? Let go of the old, shed that old skin, let that Kundalini rise inside, and let it out, right? Take charge with authority, transform and unveil your gifts, and be graceful in your movements and actions. And we definitely have some dragon spirit going on here, okay? And with the praying mantis here, which is very, very divine. The spirit animal of the praying mantis is super divine, right? So let's just get a quick read of what we're looking at here as advice from your angels and your ancestors right here on the table. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. The message is take your time and focus on developing your gifts right now. And pay attention to what's going on so that you can focus and learn your strengths and know your weaknesses because they complement each other. For it's your weaknesses sometimes that get you out of the biggest, tightest spots. Okay? Yeah. In shamanic traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journey practice while you're meditating and you astral project yourself out, right? To go exploring into other worlds, to time travel possibly, or shift timelines, go from one timeline to the next, right? Shapeshift, potentially. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. So there may be upcoming in this month ahead of February some situations that you may need to pull, from the deepest parts of your soul, the strength from your animalistic survival skills to get you out of certain situations, potentially, or to, like the eye of the eagle, show you things from a higher perspective. Right? Very interesting indeed. Yeah. Definitely something to pay attention to. You may have been through in the recent past many challenges and highs and lows, but now you're in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents you were born with and that you were born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. Everything you've gone through up to this point has happened for a reason. You're an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You're guided to stay focused on the light, on that well-lit path, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal, potentially a wolf or an eagle for some of you. Note that if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, because it may be your spirit animal, and that its medicine, its strength, its help is coming to you. So, wow, okay? So going into the month of February, you are going into that month transformed and unveiling your gifts, honing your skills, connecting deeply with your spirit connection, your higher self, your spirit animals, your divine connection. Heavy duty, right? Let's continue. And as we move forward, we do see Lord here taking charge with authority. And look, we have the stag horns, the stag antlers. They're not horns, they're antlers. I had a whole discussion about this. These are antlers. They're not horns. The stag has antlers, not horns. Cows have horns. Bulls have horns. Stags have antlers, okay? and they take charge like nobody's business. Have you ever seen a stag fight? Yeah, those antlers are, woo, powerful, right? Yeah, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice right now. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot, okay? So here we have the emperor, potentially the shapeshifter, the magician, okay? Coming in, ready to take charge, take action with authority. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious. A man or woman, okay, divine feminine or divine masculine of honor. But we'll hone in, and this is the masculine energy here, okay? The divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female. You are a person of honor who has earned this place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram's staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people, of his tribe, of his community. Right? I lost my place here. Completely protective of his people. He's regal and indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life. Yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. So he is a true king, a true emperor that takes care of his people, does not shun them or treat them differently in that respect, okay? He shows them respect. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to take charge. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. If anybody's pushing you around, family or friend, stand your ground. Be the divine soul you are, emperor and empress, okay? You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being boss. That is awesome. Be the boss instead of being boss, divine masculine. Take charge of your own life. I would say this energy is leaning toward a divine masculine message here, who has, in the past, up to the recent moment, come to terms with their transformation and their gifts, their divine connection with their higher self, and with their divine partner. Taking charge of their own life, becoming the emperor status, okay? Taking charge of their life and moving forward. You know? Not being bullied anymore. Not taking SHIT, right? Anybody's yit, right? Yeah, definitely. And they are finally, showing their true selves. Divine masculines are stepping up to the plate. They are tired of, being bossed. They are gonna be the boss now. Moving into their Shaolin masterhood, right? Let's check this out. Angels and ancestors talking out loud here, okay? They're telling you it's time to embrace your gifts, embrace the transformation, step forward into your high status, into your higher self, your authentic self, divine feminine, divine masculine. Take charge of your life, right? And move forward into your, your future possibilities here. From what's coming up in February. And, doing it with grace, but taking action. So let's see what this Shaolin master has to say. Slow and steady wins the race. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right occasion. Wow. True indeed. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that is so true. Right? It's like a pot boiling over. Definitely. It's like trying to hold an egg and you squeeze it. Too much force, right? Using too much energy. And that may not be supportive to what you are working on, like holding an egg, right? The Shaolin master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by the arts, and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. Shall I repeat that? Yeah. The Shaolin master, like a monk, has respect for all things and all people, even the misfortunate, just like Christ, right? And Buddha. He is disciplined and guided by his art, and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him or to him or her. Right? You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions like a Shaolin master. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Just like Bruce Lee said, right? Be water, my friend. Right. Think about that statement. Be water, my friend. Water is elusive. It comes in many forms, right? Be water. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Right? You definitely can get across the river much faster if you swim at an angle with the flow of the river. Right? Yeah. Survival 101. Right? Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what's about to happen next. So, coming into this month of February, it is definitely going to be the month to complete your transformation and unveil your gifts and hone your gifts and tighten your connection with self and your partner and your divine spirit connection. Step into your power, into your emperor and empress status. Take charge of your life. Don't be bullied anymore. Don't be bossed. Be the boss, so that you can move forward with grace and take movement and action towards what you want to do. And that indeed means you have to shed your old skin. You have to be like the snake. and go through that Kundalini experience and shed that old shit, okay? Excuse my French. So that you can embrace the new. That's true. Let's see what the snake has to say. Just to make sure. Let's see. Where is the snake, huh? There we go. Shaman, shapeshifter, she-wolf. Where is the snake? Broken arrow. There we go. Snake. Excuse me. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. That is what you're going to do with grace and your forward movement. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the Kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. In 2019, I definitely had a Kundalini experience. It was almost like a 4-day process, but it all came to a crescendo. And the next morning I woke up and I was a non-smoker. I had been smoking for 27 years and I quit smoking. It was a miracle. It was a Kundalini experience. It was a shedding of my old skin and embracing the new. And it was definite, the top of my head, the crown of my head was like it was opened up. It was so sensitive. For a few days, the side effects. Crazy. That's a whole nother post that I should talk about. Right? When the Sacred One saw the snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past, or, the very past life, right? The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized, or if you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you're accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. One by one, your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now your external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. You're about to reap your abundance if it hasn't already started coming in. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, then they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Yes. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Wow. Yeah. Shed that skin. Let the old in. Or let the new in. Shed that old skin. Let the new in. That's what we're talking about. So let's get some... Let's see. Angels. Yeah. Let's get some confirmation from the angels. Just to confirm what we're looking at in the month of February 2021. That divine masculines, as it appears, as I'm feeling the message is being revealed here, are taking charge of their lives. They're not taking yet from anybody. They are not being bossed, they are being the boss. And they are moving forward gracefully and taking action, shedding their old skin, and inviting the new in. So thank you, my divine spirit and the angels. Please tell us how to continue and confirm this. What's next in the month of February 2021? What's coming up? What's upcoming? What should we be aware of? What advice, direction, and guidance do we need for this month ahead? For you and the person you're thinking of? Definitely your divine masculine. It appears that this is the energy that's coming through. Embracing and transforming. Embracing their gifts. Taking charge of their life. Moving forward gracefully towards their destiny, towards their life purpose, towards their new beginning. Shedding the old skin, letting the new in. That might be the title of this message. Please, angels and ancestors, give us that advice, guidance, and direction we need to confirm this advice. Angels and ancestors' advice. Communicate clearly. So very key. Communication can be misread so easily. Like we all know how a text could be misinterpreted. So it's really important to communicate clearly, the angels say, in the month of February. Very critical for this month of love coming up, as transformation and honing your gifts are taking place. Moving forward, taking charge of your life. Don't forget, ask your angels for help. Your angels and ancestors are here for you. They, like the universe and source creator, have your back. Ask your angels. Meditation brings you answers. Advice from your angels. Meditation brings you answers. So if you are having question or doubt, go and meditate. Think on it. Clear your mind of any junk and let the answers come in. Ask your angels and your ancestors for the advice or the ancestors you seek, the answers you seek. Yeah. And trust, okay? Trust in this plan, divine feminines and divine masculines, and you will transform. Trust. It's happening right here. Shed the old skin, let the new in. Look at that. Boom. That's kind of like a shedding, right? And then reverse. A kundalini rising. Brrr, right? Awesome. Definite confirmation right there from the angels that this is the right you're heading in the right direction. You're following your divine path, your well-lit path, and it is taking you exactly to the places and the spaces you need to be in right here, right now. So let's see what the Atlantis ancestors have to say and advice to give us, because you know they lasted thousands and thousands of years, millennia, and in some beliefs they never went away, right? The energy is still with us. So thank you, my divine spirit, and thank you, Atlantis Oracle ancestors. Please join us at the table and offer us up the advice we need for this month ahead, for moving forward with grace and taking action, trusting in the plan, shedding the old skin, letting the new in. Thank you, angels and ancestors, my divine spirit. Join us at the table and offer us up the advice, guidance, and wisdom you can offer those listening for them and the person they're thinking of on their journey. Okay. Straight from our Atlantis ancestors here who've been around the block a few times. Materialization? Materialization. That's like manifestation, right? The Magi and some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted. They then focused on the most intricate details of this vision and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made up of energy, they could draw the pure energy of the higher dimensions into a denser vibration and fashion it into a physical object. This power was used to serve the people. Manifest your visions. If you chose this card, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Gratitude. Gratitude. Those who lived in Golden Atlantis constantly gave thanks for the opportunities in their life on Earth and for their daily experiences. They did not just express their gratitude in thoughts and words, they showed it in every movement of the day, every moment of the day, with happiness, laughter, and zest for living. They put their hearts and souls into everything they did. This attitude of gratitude attracts abundance from the universe. Consequently, the Atlanteans were constantly showered with blessings. Gratitude is the purest form of prayer and is the key to abundance. Yes, the attitude of gratitude is great. Ask your angels. Meditate on it. Be grateful, and it will materialize. High Priestess. Yeah. Shaolin Master. Lord, right? Shapeshifter, High Priestess. The High Priestess of Atlantis were highly evolved women who were honored and revered for their compassion, understanding, and selfless service to their people. They embodied feminine wisdom and channeled guidance from the Intergalactic Council for the Development of Atlantis. In order to develop their powers and incredible psychic and spiritual skills, they undertook extraordinary initiations to test themselves and to maintain their sixth dimensional frequency. This is the card of feminine power and wisdom. Do not rely on logic or rational thought. If you choose the High Priestess, you are called on to use your intuition and psychic gifts. Respond to challenges from your deepest knowing, for the answers are within. Yeah, High Priestess, Shaolin Masters, Emperors and Empresses, Shapeshifters and Magicians and Sorceresses. You need to trust this plan. Let go of the old and let the new in. And everything will just unfold. Yeah. Water. Be water, my friend. That is the message. The overall message, it appears, is be water, my friend. Last words of wisdom from the angels, the Indigo Angels. Indigo Angel Oracle will give us the last words for this divine message from your angels and ancestors, offering up their professional advice. Okay, they have long-standing experience with this. Okay, they certainly do, and they are here to help and offer guidance, wisdom, advice to you. And I hope this is definitely resonating. And if it is, please hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Let me know where you're at in your journey. Let's have a conversation about it. I'm feeling better. I'm catching up on my responses and all my work. Getting packages in the mail. Yes. We didn't get to do January's gift box giveaways. So guess what, people? There's going to be 2 gift box giveaways in February. That's what the angels and the ancestors have advised me to do. So thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, angels and ancestors. Please offer us up some advice, guidance, and direction for this upcoming month ahead. For those out there listening, for you and the person you are thinking of, be water, my friend. Shed the old skin, let the new in. Wow. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, angels and ancestors. Please offer us up some final words of advice for this upcoming month ahead. Send love. Yep. Whether it's through text or through telepathy, send out your love. Send it to the universe. Send it to your loved ones, your ancestors, and your angels, your divine partner. Send them love. That's the advice from the angels for the month of February. And guess what? It's the month of love. Coincidentally. No, there are no coincidences. Self-reflection. Yeah, there you go. Confirmation. Self-reflection. Be grateful. Okay? The attitude of gratitude, right? Definitely. And embrace your gifts, the journey. Take charge of your own life. Self-reflect. You want to be boss or be the boss? Right? Time to create. Yeah. Time for me to fly. Definitely. High priestess, high priests, it's time to create. It's time to be the Shaolin masters that you are and move forward with grace and take action toward your life purpose, toward your destiny. Be water. Let it flow. Right? Shed the old skin. Let the new begin. Because you are special. And Mother Mary is reminding us just how special we are. And that we are safe on this journey. And there we go. Show appreciation. The attitude of gratitude, right? Be happy and grateful for all that you have, and more will come your way. Like the tiger, right? Nice. Trust in this plan. Most definitely. And it'll unfold just like this. Just like this. Be water, my friend. Because you are special. And Mother Mary is here to remind us. She's got our back. She's right there with you. You're highly protected. Definitely. Surrounded by angels. Look at all these angels that are surrounding you. You are safe to move forward with grace and take action toward your life purpose in gratitude, showing appreciation, and that you trust in this plan. Yes. Wow. Wow, wow. Let's ask one more question to see when there might be some movement coming up here. Let's ask a question about timing. Can we have some kind of timing if there's anything or a date we should pay attention to for the month of February? Please, angels and ancestors, is there any date or timing that we should pay attention to in the month of February? Let's see. Any? Yes. Double yes. Okay. And what is it? What might it be? The timing? Right now. Take action. It's going to be happening. For some of you very soon, possibly this week. Potentially for others, maybe around Valentine's Day. And we'll just leave it at that. See how it resonates for you and where this unfolds for you. For what's coming in the month of February. And definitely, it looks like some of your divine masculines are coming forward and they're sending love right here. And they want to communicate clearly and manifest in gratitude their heart's desires. They're reflecting what they want. And what they want is being manifested here through their meditations and their Shaolin practicing, like being water and shedding the old skin and letting the new in. That's it, people. We're going to stop it there for your angels and ancestors advice. Wow. This kind of came out in a big blub, but I hope you got something out of it and that it's showing you or sharing with you the advice that you need to hear right now for this upcoming month ahead. For February, the month of love. Shed that old skin so you can let that new love in. Alrighty, till next time, stay safe out there, stay aware, and take care. Bye-bye.